So welcome to the Prince of Wales School here in Dorchester, a school where we are all inspired to learn. We believe that we're working with a golden generation and we're not coming back here, we're moving forward together.
20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour.
0 hour, 9 a.m.
Tower clear.
Here we got a roll program.
And I'm gonna be high as a kite right here.
Altitude's 2 miles.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man that think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a rocket man, burning out the field of telephone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you.
Hold on to what you try to be, your individuality. When the world is on your shoulders, just smile and let it go. If people try to put you down, just walk on by, don't turn around. You only have to answer to yourself. Don't you know it's true what they say? That life, it ain't easy, but your time's coming around. So don't you stop trying.
Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you. Dream of falling in love. Anything you've been thinking of. When the world seems to get too tough, bring it all back to you.
Yeah, yeah. Try not to worry about a thing. Enjoy the good times life can bring. Keep it all inside you. Gotta let the feeling show. Imagination is the key, 'cause you are your own destiny. You never should be lonely when time is on your side. Don't you know it's true what they say? Things are sent to try you, but your time's coming around. So don't you stop trying.
Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you. Dream of falling in love. Anything you've been thinking of. When the world seems to get too tough, bring it all back to you. Na 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 na.
Bring it on right now. Don't you know it's true what they say? Things happen for a reason, but your time's coming around. So don't you stop trying.
Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you. Dream of falling in love. Anything you've been thinking of. When the world seems to get too tough, bring bring it all back to you. Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you. Dream of falling in love.
Shake your body.
You've been
And let me
thinking
see you
of when the world
sway.
seems to get
Let me
too
shake
tough.
your
Bring it all
body.
back to you.
Bring it all back now.
Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you.
Bring it all back now.
Dream of falling in love. Everything you've been thinking of when the world seems to get too tough. Bring it all back to you. Don't stop, never give up. High and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you.
Good morning, everyone. And good morning to everyone who's watching online as well. We've got a bit of a hybrid assembly again this morning. We've got year 3 and year 4 in the hall. Hello, year 3. And hello, year 4. Fantastic. And hello to everyone who's watching either in the classrooms or maybe even some people watching at home as well. It's great to be here on this beautiful Tuesday morning. The sun is almost shining. It's starting to peek through the clouds. I predict by lunchtime it's going to be a beautiful sun-shining day. And today, you'll see up on my screen, year 3 and 4, we're going to have a focus on family. We're going to think about families today at the Prince of Wales School. And that's because it's International Day of Families on Saturday, the 15th of May. That's this Saturday. There's an international day to celebrate families. And my first question for you today is, what does the word family mean to you? Tell the person next to you, tell the people around you. If you're watching online, see if you can answer that question in your class or with the people at home. What does the word family mean to you? I hear lots of fantastic talking in the hall. Can I see everyone sitting beautifully now with their arms folded? Thank you very much. That corner of year 4 doing a great job. Oh, let's see. This front row of year 3 is looking fantastic. What does family mean to you? Can I see some hands up of some people that can let me know what family means to them? What does family mean to you? It feels like love. What a wonderful thing to say. Riley?
Sister and mom and dad, and like half sister, my mum's sisters, and then
Oh, you're thinking of the individual people that are in your family and the wider family as well, not just necessarily the people you live with, but the wider family. Fantastic. Awesome. Happy. What a great word to describe family. Elliot?
the people that you love and live with.
Oh, fantastic. Family is the people that you love and the people that love you. Fantastic. Isaac?
Or like relatives,
Ah, relatives.
mom, dad, and siblings.
Mum, dad, siblings. Fantastic. Jacob?
They're not allowed.
Ah, what a wonderful thing you've just said. Family means you are not alone. Wow, you guys are speaking some really deep things there. I'm going to pick the last 2 people. Yes, Mr. Porter? Oh, let's come to Dylan first, and I'll come back to you. Yes. Dylan?
Are they people who share the same blood as you?
People that share the same blood as you. That's really interesting. Yes.
People that keep you company.
Ah, people that keep you company. And that might not necessarily be people that share blood with you, but people that keep you company. I really like your definition, Prince of Wales School, of family. Well, we're going to read a book today that I found. And this book, if I can get it up on the screen, let's see if I can get, I'm going to come back to that bit in a minute. This book I particularly like. So we're going to have a little look at this book. And hopefully it's going to appear nice and big on the screen. Can anyone tell me what the name of the book is? If they put the hands up, Max. We Are Family. That's right. This book is called We Are Family. Let me put it big on the screen for everyone to see. And it was written by Patricia Hegarty, and the illustrations were by Ryan Wheatcroft. What does that mean? The illustrations were by Ryan Wheatcroft. Someone in the front row. Yes, Dana. The colour. So the drawings, yes, the illustrations, the pictures that are in the book are all by Ryan, and the writing is all by Patricia. And the book says, We Are Family. And as I read the words to you, I want you to have a little look at the pictures and see if you can recognise some of the things that the families are doing. And maybe they're things that you do as a family as well in your home. Let's see if I can put this up. Here we go. We are family. Wherever we are, whatever the weather, families always stick together. What's happening in some of these pictures? Who can spot what's happening? Yes, Joel. Oh, they're walking along the seafront. Have any of you walked along the seafront with your families? Oh, lots of people. What else are they doing? They're not just walking along the seafront. Layla. Having a nice sit down in the garden. Has anyone had a nice sit down in the garden with their families? You'll see that the pictures are not just of one family, but lots of families and lots of different types of families as well. Families always stick together. Through thick and thin, happy and sad, we're there for each other in good times and bad. Who can spot what's happening in some of these pictures? Oh, yes, front row. No.
They're doing 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah, so the top left here. Has anyone done that maybe when they were a bit little? 1, 2, 3. Who likes to still try and do it now? I tried the other day with my mum and dad and they wouldn't let me. Do you know what? Yeah, and what's happening in the bottom right-hand corner? Yes, Holly. It's raining, yeah, and this family are getting wet, aren't they? And sometimes we can get wet when we're out and about in the rain, can't we? We're there for each other in good times and bad. Mornings are busy. We hurry about, rushing backward and forward before we go out. Who has a busy house in the morning? I know my house is very, very busy in the morning. Everyone trying to get in the bathroom? Some people staying in bed too long? Lots of people's families have that happen, don't they? Rushing backwards and forwards before we go out. Mornings are a very busy time for families, aren't they? We might eat at the table, on our laps or on a tray, spending time together before starting the day. Oh, can you see someone's making pancakes in the top left there? I think someone's having orange juice here. When it's time for school, we dash out of the door, eager to find out what the day has in store. And here's the families getting into their different modes of transport, making their way to school. Our journeys are different by bus, bike or car, but family is with us wherever we are. This family are going by bike, look, and this family are going by train. And I think the family in the middle are going by bus as well. All sorts of ways we could travel to school, but we often go with our family. When we feel sick and stay in our beds, family is there to soothe aching heads. Who's been unwell before and had to stay at home and had their family look after them? Lots of hands up in the air. We all get sick from time to time, but family is there to soothe aching heads. They'll comfort and nurse us and take special care, and we'll be so thankful our loved ones are there. Someone said earlier on, someone who's there for you. What can you spot happening in these pictures? Tell the people around you. What activities are happening with these families? What can you see? Here are some more photos and pictures. What can you see? Have a chat to the person around you. What can you see? If ever bad things happen, they happen to us all. A fire, a flood, an illness, or a fire, a flood, an illness, disappointment, or a fall. I think in the top left here, the giraffe's broken. I think the next one, there's been a flood. And I think here, someone's maybe their best friend's moving home, and the person's looking sad. Because bad things happen, they happen to us all. We'll cope with it together, a family as one, until the clouds have lifted and we can see the sun. Perhaps without talking to the person next to you now, you can just sit quietly on our bottoms, Oscar, and think about a time when perhaps your family were there for you, when maybe something was hard. Gracie, Evie, perhaps you can think about a time that was hard for your family, but how your family stayed together until the clouds had lifted and you could see the sun. Because that's what families do. They're there for each other. Families are loving, so strong and kind and caring. We're there for one another. Problems are for sharing. Can you say that last paragraph there to the person next to you? We're there for one another. We're there for one another. Problems are for sharing. Say that again to the person next to you. We're there for each other. We're there for one another. Problems are for sharing. That's right. We handle things together. We feel each other's pains. Family is the silver lining, the sunshine after the rain. Read that page to the person next to you. That's right. When the day is over and we're tucked tight in our beds, all kinds of happy thoughts fill our sleepy heads. Did you all enjoy that story? Well, hopefully it's got you thinking about family and what family means to you. And I've got a question for you now. Hopefully I can put it up on the screen. My question to you is, see if we can get moving on, shall we? What makes a family? Tell the person next to you that your answer to that question. What makes... 3, 2, 1. Arms in the air, wiggle those fingers, arms out wide, and arms folded. I would like you to think about that as you go back to your classes and as we approach International Families Day on Saturday. Now, as well as you children being part of families, all of us adults are part of families as well. And we're going to finish today by replaying a song that we had during lockdown. And while we do that, I'm going to see which children are sat beautifully, and I'm going to go back to class first.
We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are everybody, and sing. Everyone can see we're together as we walk on by. And we fly just like birds of a feather. I won't tell no lie. All of the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dose. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Sing it to me. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Living life is fun, and we just begun to get our share of this world's delight. High hopes we have for the future and our goals in sight. We know we don't get depressed. Here's what we call our golden rule. Have faith in you and the things you do. You won't go wrong. Oh no, this is our family jewel. We are family. Sing it to me. I got all my sisters with me. Sing it to me. We are family. I can hear you, God. Get up, everybody, and sing. We have faith in you and the things you do. Hey, I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, y'all. Get up, everybody, and sing. Get up, everybody, and sing.
Because we're all in the shot.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it should
That's what's
be.
not the point.
That's not the point. You should have stayed over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Can they be that close? Just let me stop.
No, whole song. Hey Siri, stop. Hey Siri, start again.